Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti Puranana Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramanandamadavam Paramanandamadavam. Swamiji has asked me to speak on Adhyatma Sadhana. There is a nice, I'm going to speak in English, okay? There is a nice line in the Upanishads. Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. Can you tell me what line I said? Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. Together can we tell again? Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. I will say once, you please repeat after me. Okay? Jnana-netram samaadhaaya Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. Now together, Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. So what this line means, where the netra means eye, where the eyes of knowledge, where the eyes of knowledge and Jnana-netram, Jnana, knowledge, netram, eye, samaadhaaya, samaadhaaya, you equip yourself, you put that. And then what you do, pashyet, you see. What? Brahma-mayam jagat. See the world as a supreme Brahman only. Okay? Now you all have been studying Amrita Bindu Upanishad. It is one of the most beautiful Upanishads. And there also I think there is, but some little change is there. Correct. Now when we say, where the eyes of knowledge, now forget about eyes of knowledge. Let us think about some other eyes. Okay? Now we all have got these eyes, right? How do we experience the world? In what way we see the world? These eyes we have got. Therefore, with these eyes, human eyes, I see a world which is so varied. Even here, suppose I have to see the color of all your dresses. So many different colors all of you are wearing. From white to peacock blue to green to orange to yellow to so many colors, is it not? That is because I have the human eyes. Suppose instead of human eyes, I have the eyes of a dog. Dog eyes. How will the world be? Just think. The dog, the dog sees only two colors. Do you know? Black and white. And therefore, if I have dog's eyes, the world would be only black and white shades. World will change totally. Eyes you change, the world changes. Now, instead of dog's eye, let us for a change think we have the eyes of snake. Snake can see ultraviolet and infrared rays. We all see the Vibgyor, they say, no? Violet, indigo, blue, green, etc. etc. Okay. But there are certain rays which we can't see. They call ultraviolet, infrared. So we see from violet to red, Vibgyor. So ultraviolet, we have before the violet, there are other colors, and after the red, there are other colors. We can't even know what the colors are because we have no idea. We have no eyes like that which can see those colors. So if we have the eyes of a snake, the world will be so multicolored, more than the color that we are able to see. Dog eyes, if we have, only two colors. Snake eyes you have, it is expansively colored, we have no idea about it. Now let us say, instead of snake eyes, we have the eyes of a bee. Bee? You know how the world will look? For the bee, the world is throbbing. Now what I am saying is that if you change your eye, the perception of the world also changes. Now this Upanishad is telling, put Jnana-netra. What does it mean? Can we change our eye? Can we take this human eyes out and put snake eye or? Nay, it is not possible. When the Upanishad says, put the eyes of knowledge, wear the eyes of knowledge. It is something like this. Now suppose, this is a glass of water, is it not? Now suppose I put a spoon or a whatever, stick or a straw or whatever. How will that straw be seen? It will be bent. A small child will say, Daddy, Daddy, Mummy, Mummy, look, the straw is getting bent. Then you will only smile, is it not? And what would you say? You would say, you will understand this later, the straw is not bent, the straw is appearing bent. The straw is bent only. It is seen to be bent only, but because of the knowledge, what will you say? you will say straw is not bent. It is not necessary for you to change your eyes to know that the straw is not bent. What are you having? You are having the eyes of physics. And then you say, and then you are saying it is it is because of the refraction of the light. Correct? Now you see, without changing your eye, but by changing your understanding, without actually physically changing the eye, but only changing the understanding, you are able to see something which is different from what is seen. Correct? You have not done anything. You have not changed your eye. You only have got a filter to the eye. Filter to the eye. And when you apply the filter, what filter? The knowledge of physics. When you apply that filter, even though you are seeing something to be bent, you are understanding that it is not bent. This is very important. Now, most of you are well educated, correct? Most educated, you've gone to school, gone to college, this, that, so you studied much. So I don't have to explain detail, but suppose I tell you, what is this? I don't have to tell you that, huh? You are saying it is watch. Now suppose I tell you, this is mostly space. Mostly space. 99.9999% space. Have I said anything wrong? No. Why? Because this is made up of atoms. And what is atom? Atom is central proton neutron surrounded by going round by electrons, and most of it in between is space. The amount of matter here is so minimal and the space here is so much. You are saying watch. Now after I tell you it is space, mostly space, most of you said you are right. Did we destroy the watch? No. The watch is as it is, but we are able to appreciate that it is space. What is this? Huh? Kerchief. Next, what will I tell? I will say it is cotton. You see, I can say anything I want now. Now you please see. I can say, now you just little bit carefully watch. What is this? Kerchief. Right. What is this? Cotton. Right. Before that, what is this? Threads. Right. What is this? Cotton. Right. What is this? Atoms. Right. What is this? Space. Right. Everything is right. Do you see this? How much you understand, so much you are able to cancel what you see and truly see. Yes? What did I say? How much we understand, that much we are able to cancel what we see and then truly see. The Upanishad says, you put the eyes of knowledge and then see the whole world. See the whole world means what? Whenever we say see the whole world, we think about the whole world. We think about mountain, we think about tree, we think about this. But do you think the world, the other person also? Yes. Do you think the chair also? Little more going deeper, do you think the body also? Little more going deeper, mind also? Now, what is this eye of knowledge? What is this eye of knowledge? We know eye of physics, by which we can see this as space. We know eye of botany, by which we can see this as cotton. Right? Now, what is this eye of knowledge? What is this eye of knowledge? Swamiji, you only tell. Eye of knowledge is nothing but cancelling the effect in the vision of the cause. Eye of knowledge is nothing but cancelling the effect in the vision of the cause. This is all eye of knowledge. Now when the Upanishad says, have the eye of knowledge and see everything as Brahman, that requires a little bit of deeper knowledge. We can do all these things. We can do all these things means what? We can say this is cloth. From kerchief we can go to cloth. We can also go to thread. We can also go to cotton. And little more physics we have studied. We can go into atoms. A little more deeper also we can say it is space. All those things we are able to do now without any difficulty. Vedanta only says go a little more deeper. Now when I say go a little more deeper, here also what I have done, I have only gone deeper and deeper and deeper. First I said cloth. Then that is cause of the kerchief. Then I said thread. That is again cause of the cloth. Then I said cotton, which is again cause of the thread. Then I said atoms, which is again cause of the cotton. You see, what we are doing is that we are going cause. Now, let us ask one question. Is there a cause also for cotton? Not only this, is there a cause for the cotton or atoms? Is there a cause for this whole world? Is there a cause for this whole world? Now, to find out the cause, what will you do? To find out the cause, what you will do is very simple. You will only ask the question, what is? Can anyone tell me? Okay. Now, what all is there in me? Okay, let me take this only. Okay. I have my kurta, correct? I have my dhoti. I have this kerchief. Now, I want to ask a question. What is the cause of all these? What will you do? What is it made up of? Yes. You will, and to ask this, and to find the answer to the question, what is it made up of, you'll only see what is that which is everywhere. Correct? If you find out what is there which is there in the kurta, what is there in the also the dhoti, what is there also in the kerchief, what have you found out? You have found out that which is a cause of all the three. And what is that? Cotton. It's a cotton cloth. Now suppose you have bangle, then you have earring, and then you have necklace, and then I ask you what is the cause of all these things, you will say gold. Why you are saying gold? Because in your mind automatically this search has gone. What is it made up of? What is it everywhere in all the three? That which is made up, that which is there in all the three is that with which it is made up of. That is the cause. And that is the gold. Now let me ask this question. What is the cause of all the objects of all that you see? When I ask what is the cause of this kurta, what is the cause of dhoti, what is the cause of kerchief, very easily you said cotton. Why? Because you are seeing cotton everywhere. Now apply the same principle. Nothing to be concerned. Same principle you apply. What is everything made up of? What is this watch made up of? What is this glass made up of? What is this kerchief made up of? What is this plate made up of? What is this mic made up of? Atoms, right? And then afterwards somebody said, but atoms also is there, correct? Material is also there, right? So all the whole world, can we say it is made up of atoms? Shall we start with that? Right? The whole world, everything is made up of atoms. Do you all agree? If you agree, please raise your hand. Okay. Most of you agree. Okay. Atoms. Now, atoms is made up of what? Swami, Vedanta or physics, what are you talking? It will come. Vedanta also is coming. Electron, proton, neutron, whatever. Energy, correct? Energy, right? And other than this energy, electron, proton, neutron, what is there? Space is there. Now there are only two things the whole world can be reduced into. One is energy and another is space. Agreed? Energy is there and space is there. So energy is something positive, right? And space is something which does not have anything, correct? So you have something and you have nothing. So we have reduced the whole world into something energy and space. Now you have to find only answer to one question. What is energy and space made up of? Then you have found out what is the cause of the world. Right? Now you tell me, what is it made up of? No, that is simply now you are telling. No, we are going logically. You must go logically. You must not suddenly bring God. Logically you go. Till now we have gone logically. What is energy made up of? What is space made up of? Huh? Hey, Swamiji, kitna jaldi mat bolna. Shall I give you an idea how to find out? What is it? If I remove from this, this will not be there. Like cotton. If I remove cotton, this kerchief will be there? No. Now you ask, what is it if I remove from that energy? Energy will not be there. What is it if I remove from that space? Space will not be there. If you find the answer to that question, now for example, let us make that sentence. Energy is, okay? Space is. What is it if I remove? Energy will not be there. Space also will not be there. If I remove the isness of energy, energy will not be there. Is it not? If I remove the isness of that space, space also will not be there. And that is why if I make a sentence, energy is there, space is there. In energy also there is is. In space also is there. So what pervades energy and what pervades space is. And that is why the Upanishad says, Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit. Existence alone was, and existence alone became all these. Existence is the Karana. The entire world that we see is the Karya. Like how gold alone is the Karana and all the ornaments are Karya. Like how cotton alone is the Karana, all the cloth is Karya. In the same existence alone, Sat, Chit, Ananda alone, was the karana, and that alone manifests as all these objects. So this is the jnana we have to bear. What is the jnana we have to bear? That karana alone appears as karya. What is the jnana we have to bear? Karana alone appears as karya. Now with that you wear. Now you look everywhere. What is there? Because karana alone appears as karya, everything is that sat alone. Everything is that existence alone. Jnana-netram samaadhaaya. Physics netram samaadhaaya pashyet sarvam mayam. Correct? Jnana-netram samaadhaaya pashyet sarvam sanmayam. Yes. Swamiji, what is the relevance of this? Everywhere you go, everything you look, you only say, this is existence, this is existence. Now you are sitting on the chair, say, this is existence. Looking at the other person nearby, look at the other person and say, you are existence. The other person also, if he knows Vedanta, he will say, you are also existence. When you walk and go, the road is existence. When you walking on with the leg, no, the leg is existence. And that is why we chant Brahmarpanam, Brahma-havihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmana-hutam, Brahmaivatena gantavyam, Brahma-karma samadhina. Everything is Brahman. The food is Brahman. The plate is Brahman. Brahman means what? Existence. Brahman means everywhere, all pervading, big. Existence is everywhere. The food is Brahman. The plate is Brahman. The person who gives the food is Brahman. The hand with which you take the food is Brahman. And the food which goes inside is digested by Brahman. You are Brahman. And finally you reach Brahman. So this vision, Sarvam Sanmayam, Sarvam Brahma-mayam. How does one come to that? By understanding the karya is nothing but karana. Existence is a karana, the whole world is a karya. And keeping this understanding in your mind, look at the world around. Everything is Brahman. I will just tell you a small story and conclude. Okay? There was this story is from the Jewish tradition. Okay? Jewish tradition. There was a monastery. And in that monastery, there was a monk. And in that monastery, there were other monks also living. The head monk was there and other monks, everybody were living. And you know, when people live together for a long time, you are living here for few days. Therefore, all of you, I saw your group photo also today, very nice group photo you have. In front of it, Homakunda, all of you is smiling and wonderful photo. But when people live for a long time together, then what happens? They become Homakunda. So everybody became a Homakunda there. And there was a lot of fight. And this head monk tried to get all of them together, make them understand, don't fight, and all those things he gave them advice. But nothing worked. The fight only went on, increased more and more. Each one did not trust the other. There was no love. And everybody was irritated with each other. This monk, he did not know what to do. So this head monk, what he did, he went and consulted another very, very elderly monk who was living in the mountains. He does not, he was earlier here only in this monastery, but now he had left everything and gone for his intense tapas, and he was in the mountains. And any time, any difficulties are there, you can go and ask him. That was how it is. So the head monk went there and told what is the whole situation, explained the whole difficulty, and said there is no way they will stay together. What to do? You please tell me. That monk said, forget about all those things. I wanted to speak to you and tell you something important. What is that? You know, the blessed Lord has come in disguise to the monastery. The blessed Lord has come to the monastery in disguise. So this head monk forgot all the problems. He ran back and rang the bell to call all of them. Everybody came, and then he said, I have to tell you something important. I just went to our senior monk, and he gave me this information. Meditating on the mountains, he gave this information that the blessed Lord has come and is there with us in disguise. Who is that Lord here? Can you please tell me? Because Lord has come in disguise, it's very difficult to find. Only the Lord has to tell. Who will track out? So each of these monks looked at the other. Who is the Lord in this? That brother monk who is cooking and who takes the roti, bread, and does not give in hand but throws like this at me. Is he the fellow? Because disguise, you see. And the other monk said, is that monk who does not wash his plate properly and keeps it like that for me to wash double time? Is that the monk? Or is that the monk who is there in the security and does not allow me to go out when I want? Or is that a monk who whenever he sees me, he does like that? Who is that monk who is the Lord? Because Lord in disguise, how to find? So every time anybody would look at each other, is he the Lord? The other fellow also, is he the Lord? Is he the Lord? Is he the Lord? Or if he is the Lord, if I behave like this, whatever way he behaves, he is in disguise. Then, so suddenly, in a few hours, by the vision, is he the Lord? Not even the vision, by a doubt, is he the Lord? The whole place became so sacred. If doubt can make it so sacred, just imagine. Who is this person? Narayana, sitting in this form. Satchidananda Brahman. Who is that? Satchidananda Brahman. Who is sitting nearby you? Narayana Brahman. That Govinda. Drishtim Jnana-mayam kritva pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. Okay? Do any work that you do, but keep Brahma-bhava in your heart. Anything, any work, all our duties. We do mother-in-law duty also you do. If you are a daughter-in-law duty also you do. Husband duty you do, brother duty you do, office duty you do, everything you do. But consider everything as Brahman. Why? Because Karya is nothing but Karana. Okay? Shall we say this line again? Drishtim Jnana-mayam kritva pashyet brahma-mayam jagat. Together. Drishtim jnana-mayim krutva pashyet brahma-mayam jagat.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo
Namaha. Hari Om.